This is the trading post of Citadel Securities, the world's leading market maker, on the iconic trading floor of the New York Stock Exchange, where I'm standing now. Over a century ago, brave Americans working on this same floor answered their country's call to duty, turning back totalitarianism on faraway shores. They did it again, many giving their last full measure of devotion 20 years later. The 80th anniversary of that triumph, VE Day, comes on May 8th this year. The plaques above this floor stand as an enduring testament to their heroism and sacrifice. The freedoms we enjoy today, the strength of our capital markets, owe an enormous debt to what they did decades ago. Deepening our understanding of their history helps us forge a path to our future. And that's why Griffin Catalyst, the civic engagement initiative of Citadel founder and CEO Ken Griffin, is partnering with American History Unbound to present the stories of World War I and World War II in a dramatic multimedia format at Carnegie Hall in New York City and the New World Center in Miami. The inspiration behind the effort is John Monsky, a lawyer and historian who's brought these and other stories to stage, helped along by archival imagery and music of the era. At the heart of John's work are the American flags held high in battle. Let's visit now with John to hear some of those stories.
I started working on these productions, used to do it in the living room with the kids and the kids' friends before they went off for the summer. And I would talk about one of the flags on Flag Day. We always did it on Flag Day, and it would have music. And along the way, I found my partner in the music, Ian Weinberger.
Ian, your memory of that first encounter?
A good friend of mine who John knew as well and who had been in the orbit. He gave me a call and said, okay, so there's this guy and he has these flags. And I remember you performed the show for me, the World War II show, The Eyes of the World. And what I remember being taken with right away is these are stories about individual people telling me angles of a story I thought I knew about the Second World War, which I had no concept of the layering of it. And it hooked me right away.
As we head back down that hill, something else draws our attention. On the day Quentin crashes, just around the corner is a soldier named Saul Monsky. Saul Monsky is my great uncle from Montgomery, Alabama.
Ian, John, now give us a real-world example of how in your show the music and the storytelling actually overlap.
There's a chapter John is telling about this particular soldier who is a relative, and it ends with this letter written by a fellow soldier of his. Reading what that text is, it sort of gave me such a rich idea of what that wanted to sound like. What does the music want to tell us emotionally?
It's not like it just pops out. In other words, I spend a lot of time trying to capture this moment.
I won't say anything else. I'll let you speak first. You have to read the quote too when you get there. Can you read from there? Go ahead.
One of Saul's fellow officers writes a description of the battlefield as the sun sets. For me, this explains once and for all why Saul never talks about the war. The blood-red sun held for a moment before setting. It bathed the field in a rich glow. In brilliant color, like a Remington canvas, it painted the valley. On the field, dead bodies abound, pitifully strewn about. Some in repose, as if asleep, lifeless fingers, clutching lifeless cigarettes. John Tabor, 42nd Division, France, July 1918.